Alright guys, my name is Mr. Today I'm going to be giving you 10 tips to level faster in classic WoW. Even though I have 10 tips, just follow a job. One thing I will mention before we... One thing I will mention... One thing I will mention before we go into it is I may want to check out your eyes level. Basically, it's a leveling group, which is what you're most often looking for. This guy, the guide, does actually hold the world record for 60, so I'll check that out. But anyway, let's jump into tips. So number one tip is make a fast tagging macro. A fast tagging macro will look something. Safe grinding, you may get into a situation while leveling where there are too many people doing one quest, which means it will slow down your leveling if you wait around to get a single. My next tip is called safe grinding. You may get...
Safe grinding. What do I do? Oh, is the countdown done? Keep setting short countdowns. Oh. Oh well, I'll stream a little bit of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get some footage for a video right now. On Retro WoW. I need to grind something. I need to get some footage of me killing stuff. Don't know where to go. Burning Steps. I'll go to Burning Steps. Shouldn't really stream private server footage, but it's only going to be for a few seconds. How is everyone, by the way? In the chat. What is everyone's best leveling tips? I'm making a video at the moment. Top 10 leveling tips. It's already finished, pretty much. Just need to record a little bit more footage, and it will be done. Is the audio okay for everyone right now? I imagine it's too loud. Excuse me. Pause on. I'd have sound turned off for the game. I'll have it turned on. Is it working? Right. I'll give you a bit of game sound. Stock up on food and divorced a wife. No, I should have put that in as a joke. Damn. Damn. I should have put that in as a joke. Oh well. I should have asked everyone like yesterday when I was streaming. What server is this? This is Retro WoW. By the way, welcome to the stream. Per, Uranda, Sun, Hunter, Sexton, and Gamel Fred. Welcome to the stream, guys. Don't be afraid to say hi and talk in the chat. Keep the chat busy. Keep me busy talking. So Retro WoW is like a instant level 60 server. I recommend giving it a spin. You can get a real idea of what your class is going to be like at level 60. You know, you might absolutely hate it. So, the class that you want to play, it's good to give. Yeah, just, you know, figure out what kind of class you want to play. It's a good server for doing that. So yeah, you can have it. Thanks, dude. Excuse me, sorry. I've got a horrendously bad cold at the moment, and it's just not going away. Why are we flying over? Oh, we're going to the. What should I kill in this zone? How do you kill stuff as a paladin? You know, I just need some quick footage. Seal of command, isn't it? Seal of command. That'll do us. What else do you do to DPS as a paladin? Pretty much nothing, isn't it? I'll buff myself, but there's literally 2 spells to the paladin. Oh, apart from stuff like this though. Hammer of Wrath. We'll put that on somewhere. Yeah, this is a rep paladin. It's just, I have like placeholder characters on this server that I like to collect footage with. They're just like decked out in decent looking gear, and it makes decent enough background footage for the videos to keep the videos interesting. That's what I aim to achieve anyway. What weapon have I got right now though? I'll go with this weapon. Is that an elite? Anyway, so I'm just gonna like kill stuff. That was a bit of a rusty one. Live streaming. Doesn't matter. So I want some. In the first design of a Ret Paladin, it had Crusader Strike. Really? Why didn't they just keep that? Like, if Crusader Strike was like in the game, then it would have just become a normal DPS spec like Rogue or Warrior. That's quite interesting. I don't understand why it would be removed. That's the one thing I honestly don't like about Vanilla too much. I like how you get big crits like that though, that's pretty cool. Like how certain specs just don't work. Never played classic WoW sadly, so I was young, only remember leveling a Ret Paladin named Devil Boy in TBC when I was like 9. So what class would you recommend? Well, that depends, like, what playstyle do you like normally go for when you play RPG games? I think that's the first thing you have to evaluate. I should probably just stream my desktop here because I'm going to be in and out and... Hold on guys. Need to add a scene. New scene. Desktop. Main. And then add... Sorry, I'm going to go black for a little bit. Display capture, add source. Done. And I also need to copy it over the webcam. Okay, so I should capture everything. Like what kind of classes? Well, what kind of playstyle classes do you play in other RPGs? I think you have to kind of figure that out first. Oh, sorry guys. Endless Void. Right, is that the shot there? Where is my recording? Oh, I love it when this happens. I'm looking for it, but it's not here. It should be there, but it's basically not recorded. Oh, it hasn't finished. I didn't press stop recording. Oh well, so... Which means I've got like all this random footage. So... Oh god. I mean, do you like playing a ranged DPS, melee DPS, or a healer? Or a tank? First of all, you have to decide that. I'm sorry about why does that keep appearing? First of all, you have to decide that, I think. Like, do you want to be the guy who protects everyone? Do you want to be the guy who's kind of selfish and just does the damage? Do you want to be the guy who supports everyone else? Like me, preferably, I like playing classes that support everyone. I like support classes. And I liked how they worked in Classic WoW. Honestly, I like how they work more in Lord of the Rings Online. I think the class design in Lord of the Rings Online is actually better. In a lot of ways, I actually think it's a better game, weirdly, but it's just not as popular, obviously. Otherwise, I'd be talking about Lord of the Rings Online right now, and not Classic World of Warcraft. But it is a ridiculously underrated game, I can tell you that. Just the way it's designed. But anyway. I don't know if I want 2 clips here. Let's be honest, class design in vanilla was garbage. No, I don't know, I wouldn't say it was garbage. I just think I think it was more like mathematics really that made certain specs crap. I think they should have changed the mathematics more to make more specs more viable. Like Black Arrow was originally going to be in Black Arrow was going to be in the game as well, like an extra dot for hunters, so hunters could have had 2 dots. I mean, that would have been really cool. What class do I want to play on? I don't really have a class I want to play on here, really. None of them are ready to go. This guy's kind of ready. I played a lot of Lineage 2 before WoW and had a very cool support design. That's pretty cool. I like the support design in Lord of the Rings Online, because you've got DPS, tanks, healers, but then you've also got buffers who just buff. They don't heal, they just buff. And you've also got debuffers who just focus on debuffing. They also do damage and healing, I think, like marginally, but they're more focused on actual buffing, a bit like the shaman. Oh, this guy isn't really ready to go. I suppose I can get some good, decent enough footage of him killing stuff yet. I'm using Stars, whatever. This is a character I made for what video was it? It's a character I made for the Arcane Priest build. I don't know if I'm going to carry on making a larger video for that. Anything with plenty of support utility and other unique tricks. Did Warlock in vanilla and liked it. Yeah, I think Warlock are awesome in vanilla. We were talking about this yesterday. I was talking about how demon quests were just so good, basically, and how it's so different to retail. Like in retail, you just get given the demons, whereas in vanilla you had to go out and you had to basically go on a little adventure to discover how to summon a demon. You would have to like collect grimoires, books, reagents and stuff like that before you could like master the ability to do it. And the whole process of learning how to control a demon was actually a strenuous process. Alright, I think I've got some extra footage somewhere. I don't know if it's really relevant though. There's mind controlling stuff. Oh, there's some good footage here, but I still have the paladin. Damn. Could just deal with footage of a different class killing stuff, but I don't think I have any. Got random PvP footage, which is not relevant. I want all my footage to be relevant. I suppose I can use that. So cut that, cut that. Right. Just balances it out. I don't like footage lasting too long. So, one of my favourite things that I've learnt from playing private servers is levelling up cooking. You get forced into a few extra super easy kill quests. People in dungeons also like a snack. You get forced into an extra... Yeah, I mean, like, when you do cooking, you're obviously spending less money on food, which is very useful for just saving money. And you also get the food buffs themselves. Right, so I think I've basically got all the footage I want here. It just requires the finishing touches. I think. Yeah. Drink some damn tea with honey. Dude, I've been doing that all day. Literally all day. Have you ever tried Guild Wars 2? It has some interesting class design. Right, the reason why I don't play all these Japanese MMOs is because there's too much jumping around and it infuriates me. I don't like it when you're jumping around doing backflips and doing all these extremely unrealistic feats of strength. It's just I don't like it. I don't like being in a Dragon Ball Z cartoon episode. So that's why I just can't play Japanese MMOs. It's just not my thing. I don't like the aesthetics of it. It annoys me. I think it's childish and irritating. But that's just me. Probably piss a few people off by saying that, but each their own. So, see to make sure all my footage. Right, first thing I need to do is make sure it's all synced. Whoa, what the hell is this? This is why you proofread your videos. I don't even know what the hell's going on there. What's this clip here doing? I feel like that's not supposed to be there. What the hell's going on here? Fuck in the arse, man. There's a clip of my shaman that's supposed to be here. I just have to put it back in. There it is. Oh, I'm so glad I checked that. Otherwise we would have been in a pickle. In fact, it's there. The footage is there. So you've got that bit, and then it's like this bit.
Another version of it will be
Listen.
Right? The reason why we have a macro.
Yeah, it's fine. So I just need to zoom in on the macro screen. Okay. I tried Guild Wars 2 and liked design WoW, but didn't really get hooked on the mechanics, didn't see much synergies. Isn't there also no raids in Guild Wars 2 and it's all about free-man content? Load of paid cosmetics. That's annoying. You have to admit that one of the main goals is to get 18 silver at launch ASAP. What tips would you give to get that? Well, that's difficult. Other than vendoring all trash, I'd recommend getting skinning and vendoring the leather as well. Do you have any plans to do an AQ war effort video? I guess I could try and do that. I mean, what specifically, like, about Scarab Lord? I don't think I'd make a Scarab Lord video because I've just watched one today and it was amazing. I just don't think it needs to be done again. I don't think I'll make a video about Scarab Lord. Or a guide or anything like that. It just doesn't need to be done. Too many. I don't like doing videos that have already been done too much. Unless it's like one of them really big videos, like a big video that just every YouTuber does. Because they just want their own spin on it. Raids are in Guild Wars 2. They added them into the game with the expansions. So that's bad. It should have been there day one. That's what MMOs are all about. What I do like about other MMOs other than WoW is big faction battles, like huge battlegrounds like Altered Valley being like a staple of the PvP gameplay rather than arenas. Like arenas don't belong in an MMO really, in my opinion. Arenas belong in like stuff like Overwatch. I do like big, like world scale, destructible environment PvP. I think it's awesome, and World of Warcraft should have it. If World of Warcraft are going to do a new expansion or remake the game, that's what they should definitely do. Alright, everything's synced, so I just need to add like text and then we're pretty much done. So let's add some text. Text. The master text, no bullshit, that sounds alright. So okay, what I've decided is I'm going to have a white background. I can understand the aesthetic argument, but Builders 2 is made by A-Net. They are from Washington State, lol. Alright, fair enough. That's weird. But maybe they were just trying to be like a Japanese MMO, that's why I never got it. Not the quest track, more about the market ahead of it. More than everything that needs to be gathered and turned in, it will probably fall into the category of gold earning. Oh right, okay, so like what to do before Drums of War. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that could be a good video. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll write it down. I have video ideas written on my phone, so I'm just gonna write pre-patch preparation. I'll probably make videos like that when the patch is actually about to come out, so that'll be a while away.
Anyway, let's jump into it. So the number one tip is make a fast tagging macro. Fast tagging macro looks like this.
That needs to be zoomed in a bit more, I think. I've called it fat tag instead of fast. Hi anyone on Twitch, by the way, sorry I've left you out. Arenas are the best part of WoW. The entire rest of the game is just fun fluff to do when not doing arena. That's fair enough, I guess. Some people do prefer arena. But I just feel like arena's good. Like I used to play arena a lot. I used to push rating hard in Mesa Pandari, but I just feel like it doesn't actually belong in the MMO. I feel like it should be a different game. I think World of Warcraft Arena should be a separate game, if you understand what I mean. Like we should just make that, call it Arena or something. I'd play that. Like there used to be tournament servers actually. Don't know if they still do that. So I need a solid white background. Oh, do I have I don't have a preset for this, but it's fine. So you do is this. This has been moved a bit. Bit of a faff, but it's fine. So, then you turn down the opacity. What do you guys think? Do you think that looks alright, or do you think it's too obtrusive? Don't think it gets in the way.
Anyway,
I think it looks good.
Like this, it would be slash clear target dead, slash target enemy apart, and slash target shot.
This chat add-on's not working.
Another version of it would be slash
Battlegrounds like Altered Valley gave WoW Vanilla V epic. Yeah,
right? If these more we
we've talked about this a lot on stream.
you don't want to be waiting 5 minutes for a
I don't know if I like this actually. I think it would be fine without the white background. I think it just covers too much of the screen actually. I don't like it. Let's go in. Bye bye.
fast tagging background.
Better to have a thick dark border. I think it just covers the screen a bit too much. To be honest, I might have it in the top left corner as well. Top right corner, sorry. I want people to better see the background footage more.
Fast tagging macro. A fast tagging macro looks like this. We slash clear target dead.
So,
Slash target enemy apart. And slash cast cane shot remove fire. Another version of it would be slash trap. Number 2 always bug out. After 1 night of sleeping, going to work the next day, you can bug out for that.
yeah, I think this is gonna work well. Like, I've seen videos like this with hundreds of thousands of views with a lot less editing. So, always log in. I just think it's sometimes a little bit of simplicity is actually better. Am I syncing this to the audio or not? That's the annoying thing. Supposedly the background footage is synced to the audio anyway. It's all good. Free. Perhaps a video for all of us deciding between playing female dwarf priest and male dwarf priest. Great idea for a video. It would have been a good idea for April Fool's video, but that's too late. Oh, the map is getting in the way of that one. I'll live with that. I guess macros in Classic will be from the latest retail version. I have Bliss said anything about it. That is our prediction. So, as you can see in this part of the video, these are retail macros. As you can see, it'll be annoying if I've just like told everyone that that's the macro and turns out to be other, because I have both of the macros. Maybe I should put both in just in case, but we'll take a risk. I don't see why they wouldn't have. Why would they add the old macros? It'll just be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? Exploration route. So by the way guys, if you're tuning in, we're just talking about Classic WoW. You know, you can ask any questions you want. I'm just editing latest video that's coming out tonight, hopefully. You can get to watch me edit the video as well. We're just adding the finishing touches right now. Just adding text to signify what stage the video's at. Pretty straightforward. Kill. straightforward. Kill mobs fast. There's no, do you know there's no res penalty before level 10? I always forget this when I'm leveling. Penalty pre-level 10. Search dungeons. What's everyone's favourite dungeon when everyone's favourite levelling dungeon? I think one of mine has to be Scarlet Monastery, even though it's like not that much of a useful dungeon. I like how there's different sections to Scarlet Monastery. Like you might do library or graveyard, and then you have to like go back out into the world and become more powerful before you can take down the more powerful sections and the more powerful enemies within that dungeon. I think that's awesome design. How did focus-in macros work in vanilla again? They didn't exist, I don't think. I don't think focus macros worked without super macro and interface add-ons and stuff like that. Okay. Trolling. Will you me? Oh, it's you. I thought it was the same person asking a follow-up question. What am I talking about in this one? Spirit stacking. Will you post for server you play or on when class set releases? I don't know what the servers are going to be. Spirit. Let's put. Like, I'm not really sure. I want to play on the server that the majority of other YouTubers are playing on, but I know that most YouTubers play Horde, and I'm going to be playing Alliance, so I might just not bother. But that's the risk when Classic launches. I might start leveling all the way to level 60, get to level 60 and realise I'm on a low populated server. I'm not looking forward to that. I might get into a guild before the game launches. Like, how do you know that your server is going to be like the best server or the most populated server in the game? We just don't. So much risk involved, which I'm not looking forward to. Right. I'll have a title text here. No, I'm not playing on a PvE server. Now I want opportunity for WoW PvP. Top. hold on, chat. Sorry, need to make this title look good. Should I make like title that I normally make? I think I will. I do like making my little title intros. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I do like making my title intros. So have I overused the Dumb Moro theme? I don't know. It's so good. Get rid of that. What music could I use? Have I used Element Forest? I've used that. I've not used that yet. Yeah, because when that little ding 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 comes in, that's when the video can start. Okay, I'll use this. Cut it about there. Hello guys. Perfect. It's kind of not perfect though, because it needs a volume envelope. Let me put the chat back up. So, I wonder how many servers there will be at launch, to be honest. Probably not enough. I imagine they will underestimate the interest. I think the first in the list pre-selected, like Argent Dawn in Europe. What do you mean? Hey Metal Goblin, did you see the Anna Maskey PvP videos? A classic back in the day. Anathema Sky. Doesn't ring a bell. Welcome to the stream, Delbert, Per and Per L, Per. I'm just going to call you Per and Urban Nissan. Welcome everyone to the stream. And God, Fitz Draco. Back when playing through the first time, our guild did some dungeons as a guild thing because nobody did them. RFK stood out as mum since we were Alliance. It was kind of like a mini raid. That's cool. So you got like groups to go to RFK just to see what the hell it was. That's what I liked about my first time playing WoW, to be honest, which I'll never get back because I already know like most of the things in the game. Like the sense of mystery is gone in the game now, to be honest, which isn't great, to be honest. That's why I actually want to play why I want to play a new MMO more than I want to play a classic WoW. So I do pay attention to upcoming MMOs quite a bit. So I need to listen to this.
Alright guys, my name is Mr. Goblin, and today I'm going to be doing
Longer.
to go faster in classic Warcraft. Even though I have 10 tips in this video, I still aim to make it nice, short and sweet. Alright guys, my name is Mr. Goblin, and today I'm going to be
It's good.
doing 10 tips to go faster in classic Warcraft. Even though I have 10 tips in this video, I still aim to make
I need a background footage, but I've used quite a lot of it. I don't know, to be fair, I probably have some spare. Like a spare one I've not used specifically yet. Maybe not actually. Can anyone think of something that looks good in game that would do good for a video intro? Video intro. I'm trying to think of something cool in game. Something cool. Any of these characters close to something cool? Mulgore? Hellfire Peninsula. It's not in Classic. So we'll look what Mulgo looks like. Might be able to get like a scenic shot of Mulgo. That might work well. Maybe like TBC entrance portal. Yeah, that'd be good if we're making a video about TBC. My name, NPC names, skill names, titles, friendly players. Take it all off. Can I jump on here? See, I like how that can fit in to this shot. It's always a difficult process figuring out. That's alright. Can't help but thinking that other Blazier was better though. Getting the moon in the background as well would be any bigger bonus. I think here is actually good. What's this thing here? Getting that rotating. Okay. Generally the more things are moving is better as well. Okay, this is a good shot actually. But Teldrassil music or Mulgore music, I'll have to change the music. Yeah, I'll have to change the music now. So it will have to be Thunderbluff music. So music just doesn't really get going until a few seconds in. That's fun. Mulgore Baron soundtrack 24/7. I don't like it, to be honest. Teldrassil one was better, but it just wouldn't fit, would it? So.
Guys, my name is Mr. Goldman.
Right, where's that footage gone? But the background footage is too good to ignore, really. What's a perk? So this just needs to change to title opening text. So you cut that down to about halfway. Right, test it. Seems to be going the wrong way, hold on. In the last frame. Where is it? I just want it zoomed where it is. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Alright guys, my name is today.
This one will be a little bit slower. Start that a bit later, I'd say, and put some. Should I put some? I don't think it needs effects. It increases rendering time. My leveling tip, or even when we already discussed that, didn't we? That's just made my day. Girlfriend just said that. She's gonna be here in an hour. I was kind of worried that she wouldn't get the training time. Right.
Alright guys, my name is today we're going to 10 tips to learn faster in classic Warcraft. Even though I have 10 tips on the Alright guys, my name is Goblin, and today we're going to
Fine.
10 tips to learn faster in classic Warcraft. Even though I have 10 tips in this video,
I was meant to render my audio though.
Just before I jump in guys, please do give me a quick follow on Twitch, as when classic launches I will be streaming.
Twitch plug. Quickly. By the way guys, if you haven't already, please do me a quick follow on Twitch.
I have 10 tips in this video, I still aim to make it nice and short.
I do want to move over to Twitch.
Guys, please do give me a quick follow on Twitch, as when classic launches I will be streaming on Twitch. And let's jump into the video. One thing I will mention before we go into the tips guys, is you may want to check out Joanna's leveling guide. Basically it's a leveling route, which is probably the most.
So I just need some more music and then I can start rendering the video. Oh, I need to make a thumbnail first though. But I probably will end the stream because I will not be able to render and stream at the same time. I've tried that.
Make a fast tagging macro.
Do a bit of Elowin Forest. Duskwood. Do we feel like Duskwood? Shimmering Flats, what's it? It's kind of generic, isn't it? And fade it out here. And that is a completed video, I think. Try and balance the audio a little bit.
my name is Goblin, and today I'm going to be giving you 10
Was that freezing?
faster. Alright guys, my name is Goblin.
This is why you double check videos. I want to know why it's freezing. Is it just previewing?
Alright guys, my name is Goblin.
It is freezing. What?
Alright guys, my name is Goblin, and today I'm going to be giving you 10 tips.
It's a bit annoying.
Alright guys, my name is Goblin, and today...
Whatever, I think it's fine. Patreon? Not really. Does this... let me look. It should just work. But, it's set up obviously. Yeah, I mean, I think it works. That is a good point. Like, you can become a Patreon now. Yeah, it is fine. I need to update the pledges and stuff though. There's a $1 pledge and a $3 pledge. I might, yeah, that's one project I need to do this week, is set it up properly, make it look better, and talk about it in a video. And then when I start getting Patreons, I will thank them at the beginning of the video, of every video. Like, I'll try to get through them all.
Alright guys, my name is Goblin.
Is that the best clip that I can open up to? Don't know.
And today I'm going to be giving you 10 tips to level faster in Classic Warcraft. Even though I have 10 tips in this video, I still aim to make
Yeah, I think it's good.
short and sweet. Just before I jump in guys, please do give me a quick follow on Twitch, as when Classic launches I will be streaming on Twitch. One thing I will mention before we go into the tips guys is you may want to check out Joanna's leveling guide. Basically it's a leveling route, which is probably the most optimal that you can follow. This guide,
May as well watch the whole video, guys. I need to proof watch it. Okay, I can already see mistakes. I haven't done the fades on this yet. Fading.
Make a fast tagging macro. A fast tagging macro will look something like this. It will be slash clear target dead, slash target enemy no harm, and then slash cast arcane shot, move fire, anything you want. Another version of it will be slash start attack and then slash start gouge. Right? The reason why we have a macro like this is for fast tagging. You don't want to be waiting 5 minutes for a mob to spawn, and I'm doing that 5-minute wait over and over just to kill one mob for a quest, right? For melee, I'd recommend, getting into melee range and then spamming a macro I have above. Preferable with an instant damaging ability if you have one, because that'll tag the mob even faster. But ranged are normally going to be the kings of fast tagging, especially hunters, because you can use a trap. For number 2, I have a quick one. Always log out in and in. After one night of sleeping and going to work the next day, you can be logged out for about 15 hours, which can easily give you a few bars of rested double experience. You may also, be going away for a few days, which means you will accumulate even more XP. So always remember to pop your Hearthstone, get back to the inn or a capital city, and then log out. My next tip is called safe grinding. You may get into a situation while leveling where there are too many people doing one quest, which means it would slow down your leveling if you waited around to get a single mob tag. Or another common one is the faction wars that happen at Stranglethorn Vale, where it will become impossible to turn in your
That was totally unintentional.
Faction have
Talk about STV and I put STV footage.
My advice in this situation would be to grind, right? Find a place that is underpopulated and just safely grind away a few bars rather than wasting time.
There's 2 places that are actually quite underpopulated as well.
My 4th tip is similar and is specific to when the game launches. In the starting areas there could be potentially thousands of people trying to do like one quest, which means it would take ages to get any quests completed provided that the game launches without sharding. So a good alternative will be to plan out an exploration route where you can essentially spend
30 to 50 minutes walking along a route, discovering locations until you hit about level 5. During this process you will be also doing some fetch quests and discovering flight locations, which can save you time in the long run. Alternatively, people find it useful to group into a 5-man group, find a quietish area ahead of the starting area and just grind mobs until about level 5 instead. So it's up to you with what method you want to go for. For a number of like basic exploration route videos out there that I would recommend you checking out as well, and I think I'm personally going to do some of my own very soon, so look forward to that. My next tip is to kill mobs fast, right? What I mean by this is you need to find the most optimal DPS rotation for your class, capable of killing enemies the fastest, right? Luckily I have class guides on the channel, so be sure to check them out. Another useful tip is to remember there is no resurrection penalty before level 10, so be mindful of where the spirit healer is, because you might be able to just die, teleport back to the village, and then turn in all your quests and save a massive amount of time. I don't know why that's lagging so
I would
much.
recommend researching your dungeons. Dungeons alone are very time inefficient.
The reason why these clips are zoomed in is because I'm actually streaming these clips, and I'm like,
doing them, but they will
well,
slow down your level.
3 years younger,
If you collect enough quests
and I don't want
dungeons,
my
you can
version
get
of myself
a
on
chunk
my
of XP
videos.
from a quick dungeon run. Luckily, a fan of the channel, he shared me with basically a spreadsheet in the comment section with all the dungeon quests on, and I will link that also in the description. And I also have a video evaluating which dungeons are worth it and which ones are a little bit of a waste of time, so that's another video to check out. For our 8th tip, I've put down weapon progression. This is especially important for melee classes, the hunter, and obviously casters that use a wand often. Most of your damage is going to come from your raw weapon damage. Stats can't really contribute that much unless they're stacked high, which is hard to do without farming blue dungeon gear. So look up your weapon progression. Again, I have class guides on the channel. Sorry for plugging my other videos again, but there are a lot of class guides on this channel with weapon progression lists, so do your research and it will benefit you. My 9th tip, I would recommend grinding while travelling. If you have to walk a little distance to your next quest, you may as well do grinding on the way. Any time spent not getting XP is basically a waste of time. You should imagine yourself as a systematic XP farming machine. There's no need to skip mobs, right? Just kill them and get an extra, little extra XP, and in the long run, this will stop you from getting quest starved, right, and getting stuck where you just can't find enough quests. Some people always recommend grinding a level or 2 between zones so that you are a little higher level than the enemies you are dealing with in the next zone, which means your weapons won't have a severe penalty to their hit chance, but that is more of a trick for the melee classes. But at the end of the day, I would just recommend getting off your mount a little bit more and killing stuff on the way to your next location, and that will benefit you, especially if you find an area which is underpopulated and not a lot of people are killing those mobs. So my last tip also has something to do with gear, and that is spirit stacking. Most guides out there are going to recommend for you to stack your primary stat, but many people have tested that stacking spirit will actually speed up your leveling because it reduces your downtime between mob pulls, since you won't have to stop, sit down and eat some food. So you might be doing a little bit less damage, but you will be saving time in the long run. Alternatively, what you can do is get a set of spirit gear in your bags and swap them around with macros. The downside to that is you're using up more bag space, which means less money saved up, which it might be more difficult for you to save up for your mount, so that's one thing to bear in mind. Anyway guys, I'm going to end the video there. My name is Metagoblin, until my next video, ciao.
It's perfect, in my humble opinion anyway. The editing's perfect anyway. What improvements would anyone suggest? I mean, I just needed that fade on the end. That's it. I might make it a 2-second fade. That's pretty much all I need to do. The music's there. My intro's not there though. I do commonly actually forget to put my intro on the video. Done it a few times. Do that. Squeaky, 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 and bosh. Oh, it needs to be on its own audio track. Ruin the fade for some reason.
Alright guys, my name is Goblin, and today I'm going to be giving you 10 tips to level faster in Classic Warcraft. Even though I have 10 tips in it.
It's fine. Nobody's making any suggestions, but so yeah, I'm gonna call this a day. So long. I've got to go walk to the train station soon. What do you guys think of the video? Any objections? Dude, who paid? Who made a Patreon thing pledge? Brian? Brian, was that you? I just reloaded the page and I've got, is it $45? Did you donate on Patreon? Brian, if you're still on the stream, don't leave the stream yet. You need boons. I need to verify this device. God. I need to give you boons. Boons, Brian. Join the Discord, dude. And I can give you diamond rank in Discord. Okay, Patreon login attempt. Did it come up on my email as well? New $50 Patreon, meet Brian Lee. Is that a one-time thing? I don't want you giving me $50 a month. Launch date for new creator plans revealed. Okay, thanks, dude. But yeah, if you jump onto Discord, I can give you the diamond rank for basically leaving a tip. Anyone who leaves a tip, I give a special rank on Discord. Seriously, dude, thanks so much for that. I mean, that's a week petrol you've just given me, so I really appreciate that. In fact, it's a week, more than a week's train fare as well, for work. And since you're a patron, you do get perks now. Obviously, like, I will get my Patreon all sorted out soon with oh yeah, and you should I'm giving Patreons access to my personal Snapchat as well, so now you get, anyone who tips or does anything gets access to my personal Snapchat, right? So Brian, if you want access to my personal Snapchat, how can I send you a message? If you jump onto Discord, I can. Okay, Brian, you're here. Yeah, stay there. Roll diamond. You can. I've left you a message. Do you have Snapchat? If you don't use Snapchat, don't use it, but yeah, I'm gonna give anyone who supports the channel will just get my Snapchat. So it is Charlie. Oh, I nearly read it out. Just gave it away to everyone, but there you go. Just drink Mountain Dew and eat Hot Pockets. I missed that message. Sorry, Pawn. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna have to end stream now because I need to render this video. It will take an hour for me to render, and I want to render it and go to sleep. But DM'd you on Discord. Brian, you should be able to see it. There should be a diamond chat as well. Actually, we need a diamond chat room exclusively for people who tip. How do I do that? Create text channel. Diamond chat. Create channel. Permissions. How do I make a channel only for diamonds? I don't want it to be for everyone. Anyway, I'll set that up at another time. Thanks for the tip, Brian. You'll be able to join the Diamond Lounge as well. So that's another thing to bear in mind. Crap, I've joined it accidentally. But anyway, I'm coming off Discord. That's where I'm going to end the stream, guys. I'll try and stream again tomorrow, maybe. I should just maybe do an entire night of streaming rather than doing a video. Tempted to do that, but you know, I do like uploading, trying to upload every day. But I've uploaded 3 days in a row. I might do a full-on stream. Would everyone be excited for that? A big stream tomorrow. We might do it. Depends how tired I am. It always depends on how tired I am. I've just been in contact with a paladin expert recently, so what I'm going to do tomorrow is also work on paladin video. Probably write a script for it, do a bit of research, write a script and get it proofread by a paladin expert, and then start working on that. Weirdly, I've designed a thumbnail already for that video because I found an awesome picture I want to use. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream now because I do need to render this video and I do need to go to sleep. So thanks for stopping by, thanks for the tip as well, obviously, and ciao when I've found the end stream button.